Hey friends, this video is for our 2-year-old's room for October week 1. How we got to October already is crazy. This month we are asking the question, who can help you be brave? And our bottom line is, God can help me be brave. And our memory verse for this month is, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. For the Lord your God goes with you. Sorry, I'm going to do this one because it's a lot of action. So be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. For the Lord your God goes with you. Deuteronomy 31:6. So I know I taught the kids last week that this is sign language for God. So kind of a cool thing to be teaching them. So this week we are jumping into the story of Rahab and the spies from the book of Joshua. And our story focus is, I can be brave because God is powerful. Rahab is brave and helps God's people because she believes God is powerful. Rahab shows us that God can help us be brave enough to go against an entire city and do the right thing, to the point of risking our life to save the lives of our families and strangers. So that's awesome. I was just looking in your room. Christine and Cassia posted these great reminders just about the basic schedule, being in the room at 8:20. There's donuts and coffee in the garage room, the iPad password, telling Alexa to play Orange Kids music, and then just kind of some possible roles if you want to take on roles. And then also just some reminders for the second service volunteers as well. I love those. Thank you guys for posting that. So jumping into our leader guide, kiddos will start to check in at 8:30 and 10:30. This week, you can give every kid, you can give it to them as their parents check in, or you can give them as their parents check out their new memory verse card so that they can be practicing this at home. Then at about 8:55 and 10:55, you can start to clean up to play the intro game. Last week, I told Alexa to play the cleanup song, and we played the cleanup song to clean up in the classroom. So after most of the kids are kind of making their way over to the carpet, and you can have them all sit crisscross applesauce, some of the co-leaders in the room can kind of continue to pick up while the head leader kind of runs this game. So while you're explaining the game, 1 or 2 volunteers will need to put these red items just around the room. So this whole bucket has a bunch of red items in them that someone can spread out around the room while the kids are listening to the main leader. And the main leader, you're going to tell the kids that you're going to look for things that are red around the room. And you can show them something that is red so that they all know what the color red is, because they might not know that. Then you're going to have kids get up and find the red items, and they will collect them back into this bucket for you. And then if you want, you can have them close their eyes and you can hide the red things again and have them go look for them again. And then when you're ready to close it out, you're going to tell the kids that today's story is about someone who used a red rope to keep her and her family safe. So you can use this yarn as the red rope, or down in the bottom of this bucket, there's a little Velcro strip, and you can use that as the red rope to show them. So then you'll turn on the story, make sure the Roku TV is on, and you'll move it over to the little icon that says 4 or 5 room. Then you need to make sure the silver Apple TV remote is on, and you'll watch the preschool at home video. When the video is over, while the video is going, you can have some volunteers set up snack and get snack prepared. When the video is over, kiddos can eat their snack. Last week, we did craft right away after snack while the kids were still at their table. So if that works best for you, here's the craft this week. This is the finished version, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna give this to the kids and they're gonna color it. And when they're done coloring it, you'll roll it up and you'll tape it shut so that it looks like this. These will already be prepared for you. And then you'll have the kids help you tape a red rope coming out of the window. So what kids can do is they can make Rahab go out of the window, and then they can spin it. It's hard to do with one hand. And Rahab comes back to the window to release the rope down to them. So that is the craft that's right here. And if you want, there's a little story review that you can be telling the kids while they're making their craft. Then the other little additional activities that we have, you can just practice the memory verse with the kids a few times. You can have them say it loud. You can have them say it quiet. You can have them stand up and say it. You can have them sit down and say it. Just practicing it a few times, and then being sure to ask them our basic question for this month. Who can help you be brave? God can help me be brave. That's right. Another activity that you can do is the hide and seek story review. So you'll have kiddos gather on the carpet and tell them you're going to play hide and seek with pictures from today's story. So there's 4 pictures from the story there and there. So you'll have all the kids close their eyes and you'll hide the pictures, and then you'll let the kids go find them and bring them back to you. And you can talk about what the 4 pictures are as you review the story. They're all right here. And then there's also a little sentence on the bottom of the pictures that tells you what the pictures are. And then you can play it again. If the kiddos want to, you can hide them again and see if they can tell you what the pictures are the second time around. And then another activity that you can do is you can just play hide and seek with this stuffed animal around the room. And just saying, in our Bible story today, Rahab hid the spies that Joshua sent into the city. God helped her to be brave, and God can help you to be brave too. Who can help you be brave? God can help me be brave. So those are all the activities. As always, you can close down with the Maraca dance party. There's also flashlights in the big white cabinet if you want to have a flashlight dance party and just turn on the worship song for the month. Other ideas, you can always get the tunnel out and have them go through the tunnel, or the parachute, and they can always do the parachute, which is also in the white cabinet. So that's it for this week, guys. I forgot to say, I put all the pieces of yarn in here for you, so they'll be in the craft bin. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for serving and leading in our 2-year-old room. So grateful for all of you, and we'll see you on Sunday.